Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Diplomat's Desk. I am your host Meet Shah. Today we will look into how the global order is shifting and what it really means for India. This isn't just academic question, it's about the future of global power, trade, technology and diplomacy. We will explore the facts, policy shifts, the effects, and what India must do to turn this global churn into opportunity. So let's think like a diplomat and step into the India's view of the world. The world order that took shape after the Cold War is fading. For nearly 3 decades, global institutions like the United Nations, World Trade Organizations were the anchors of international cooperation. But today, the system is under pressure. We are moving from a unipolar world dominated by one power to a multipolar world with several centers of influence: the United States, China, European Union, Russia, and increasingly India. Multilateralism, once built on consensus, is now more fragmented. Global rules are being replaced by regional partnerships, minilateral groups, and flexible coalitions. Traditional institutions are struggling. The World Trade Organization's dispute body is paralyzed. The UN faces legitimate questions that whether they are taking legal steps or not. And even the global financial system is seeing alternative emerge. What we are witnessing is a transition from rule made by few to a contest among many for who will shape the next order. India's answer has been clear: maintain strategic autonomy but practice multi alignment, no longer just non aligned as during the Cold War. India now engages with multiple power centers simultaneously, building relations with the United States, Russia, Europe, Japan, and the global south without becoming dependent on any single bloc. This strategy reflects confidence, not isolation. India believes its growing economy, population, and regional influence give it the leverage to navigate global turbulence independently. At the same time, New Delhi is assuming leadership roles in global forums, from hosting the G20 summit to deepening engagement in BRICS Plus and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. India has also been a strong voice for reform, calling for a more representative United Nations Security Council and a global governance system that includes the aspirations of developing nations. As Prime Minister Modi says, India is not just participating in the new world order, it's helping shape it. So, what does this shifting order mean for India? Let's look at the benefit first. First, greater negotiating power. As a rising power, India can help shape the new rules rather than just follow them. It influences in BRICS and the G20 gives it real weight in setting the global agendas. Second, diversified partnerships. A multipolar world allows India to hedge, to engage east and west, north and south. That means more room to maneuver in trade, technology, and security. Third, the economic opportunity. With global supply chains being realigned away from China, India is becoming a key alternative hub for manufacturing in digital innovation. Fourth, soft power and moral leadership. India's advocacy for global south, climate justice, and equitable development strengthen its image as a responsible, balanced voice in world affairs. But of course, challenges exist. A weakening of global institution could lead to chaos rather than cooperation. Great power rivalries, especially between the US and China, may put India in a tight spot. And without strengthening domestic capacity in infrastructure, defense, and technology, India risks being a bystander instead of driver of change. The key question is: will India be a rule maker or a rule taker in this new order? Here is how India can navigate this transformation wisely. One, push for reform of global institutions, the UN, WTO, IMF, to make them reflect today's realities, not those of 1945. 2. Build strategic partnerships while keeping autonomy intact, deepening ties with like minded democracies, but also maintaining engagement with traditional partners like Russia. 3. Lead regionally through Indo Pacific initiatives, Indian Ocean diplomacy, and connectivity projects with Southeast Asia and Africa. 4. Boost economic and technological resilience, like invest in AI, semiconductors, defense production, and innovations. In a world driven by tech power, economic strength is the foundation of strategic influence. And 5, continue to champion inclusive multilateralism where every nation, big or small, has a voice. That's the core of India's diplomatic philosophy. From a diplomat's lens, the message is clear. The world is not returning to the old alignments, it's inventing new ones. India must act, not react. Its choices over the next decade will determine whether it becomes regional power or global power broker. Non alignment alone won't suffice. What's needed is smart alignment, guided by India's national interests, supported by economic strength, and delivered through confident diplomacy. India's role should be that of a bridge connecting East and West, developing and developed, and ensuring stability in time of uncertainty. To conclude, the global order is shifting and the rules of multilateralism are being rewritten. For India, this moment is both a test and a triumph. If India can balance independence with engagement, principle with pragmatism, and ambition with responsibility, it can emerge as a true architect of 21st century, the new world order. Thank you for watching. If you find this analysis insightful, do like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments. And how do you see India's place in the shifting global order? Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and stay diplomatic. Thank you for watching this.